Hi, 皆様こんにちは、こんばんは、Kaosuと申します。So, today's video, we're going to be talking about what class should you main in this game. So, we do have some classes, mainly Blade Warden, Twin Striker, Keen Strider, Spellweaver, and Fall Breaker. But we also have some classes coming up in the next few months, hopefully. So yeah, if you guys didn't check my video, please, up here in the cards, on the top here, I'm gonna be linking not the leaked, but the classes that are coming to this game in the future. So if you guys want to check it out, please check it out. We have 3 new classes that are coming up, hopefully in the next months. But yeah, enough about that. I'm gonna go straight to the point today. So for today's classes, I want to talk about some aspects that possibly I don't think many people think about, but yeah. First point, in this game there is no main healer class, so we don't have like a cleric or usually the cleric is the healer class in most of the MMOs, or like some sort of mage. We don't have that. We kinda have like the King Strider, the archer class. There is a AoE healing effect, but for the most part some of the classes do have some self-heal, so if you are in a desperate situation you could do that. You could use some, you could cure yourself, like heal yourself a little bit. Not all of the classes, of course. So yeah, not having a main healer in this game is a big deal, so you don't need to push yourself too hard to play support, because I know like many people kind of hate the support role. Is a very difficult and not rewarding, and everyone's on your ass you didn't heal me, so yeah, pretty much everyone else will be responsible to their own damage they are dealt. So yeah, you don't need to pressure yourself to play support, but if you want to kind of have a support, the archer is probably the best support to play, because they also have an ultimate that is literally like a black hole, literally just sucks everyone together. That's great for AoE damage and many other skills. But yeah, so no need to stress about healing in this game, so just play what you want. You don't need to play a healer to help everyone else, but yeah, feel free to play the archer if you're interested in those kinds of gameplays. Anyways, so for the second point I want to talk here is internet connection. So because the game, we're pretty much gonna have only one server. Of course there's channels, pretty much every server is gonna have multiple channels, but for example, Japan server is going to be only one server for the entire Japan, and the channels, of course. The same for the global servers and the Chinese servers. Anyway, so each region is going to have one server. So if you're going to play from outside of your server, for example, if you are living in Europe and you want to play in Japan, you're gonna get some lag even if you use a VPN. But if you use a VPN, of course, it's gonna be a little bit better. I mean probably a lot better. But yeah, even so, you just gotta remember there's lag. And since this MMORPG is an action MMORPG, there are many skills which you kind of need to dodge. So you literally, there's gonna be for example, attack coming from the boss, and you're gonna have to press the dodge button on time, otherwise you might get one shot. So yeah, internet connection is a huge factor. So what I want to say with that, classes that need dodging, for example the Twin Striker, or other melee classes, maybe even the tank class, unless you are holding your shield. If you are trying to sneak in some attacks, what if you miss your shield block and then you get wiped? Yeah, that would be bad for your character. So yeah, just remember, if you're playing in another server far away from your own server, maybe a ranged DPS class could be a little bit better instead of a melee / class that you need to dodge. So yeah, just remember that. And yeah, of course, please try to have fun. Yeah, and if you're gonna play in another server anyway, you could as well just grab a VPN. So yeah, and that could help a little bit. But yes, it's gonna be rough if you don't have a low ping anyway. So next I want to talk about playstyle. So far in the game we have 5 classes and we have melee and long range. So yeah, we have the DPS and pretty much every class is a DPS slash utility. So since we don't have healer, you can just play whatever you want. If you want to tank, you just pick the warrior. If you want to, like go for damage, you can go for the twin striker. You could also go for the fall breaker, which seems like very cool, like lots and disruptions and like, yeah. So after that, if you want like range DPS, we have some options with the mage, we have some options with the archer. If you just want pure support, archer is great as well. So yeah, depending on your playstyle, of course. But speaking about playstyle, I will talk about the next point immediately. Age. So if you are like an old dude or lady, of course, some of the dodges might be, like difficult to do. So you might, like have that in mind. Yeah, even so, I'm still like 29, but yeah, for me, sometimes playing, especially FPS, like, of course, if you train hard, you can still maintain like a good reaction slash, like good reflection. Yeah, but it's difficult. If you are old age and maybe you're like 50, 60, like we do have some seniors playing nowadays, so yeah, your age could also influence the class you're gonna pick in this game. So yeah, maybe you could just chill out a little bit in the backline, just dealing some DPS, like just chilling out instead of going for the crazy melee stuff. But as well, like if you want to challenge yourself, please don't like be too scared to go for the melee range as well. But yeah, those were my main points. I hope you guys enjoyed. So just to recap here, so when you choose your main class, just remember we don't have a main healer in this game, so just pick whatever you want. But of course your internet connection might be a deal breaker depending on the class you want. Like if it has like dodge mechanics, you need to dodge at the times. And playstyle, of course, depends on what kind of playstyle do you want to have. And of course, age could be also a big thing to have in your mind when you choose a class to play. But yeah, of course, in the end, just pick whatever you want to play. No need to I need to be this, I need to be that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I think some of these points are not like points people usually think too much, especially the internet one, the internet connection. I know like some people will play in the JP servers instead of the global servers. And yeah, well, of course, try to do your research as well. If you want to, like go for this or that class, there are some wikis and stuff around. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Oh, and please don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, all of the good stuff, and share this video if you want more people to know and like help people pick their classes. Bye. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye bye. だねー。